Once you have allocated your personnel of the correct grade or rank to a site to meet the contractual requirements, it is time to create your roster. Before we start, if you haven't watched the demo on personnel allocations yet, I recommend doing so first. Now, let's dive in. I will start on the allocations grid that you saw previously. Once you are satisfied with the shift patterns and resources, you can auto-roster for a future period. I have already done this to save time, but as you can see, you can roster by site, by operational area, or by person as an example. Your auto-roster can be prevented from overriding existing shifts as specified. I have done the auto roster for the upcoming month, so we'll cancel here and go to the rosters page. The roster grid looks similar to the allocation grid with some notable differences. For this demonstration, remember, we're working with the Guardian Watchtower site, and here I am looking at next month's schedule from May 1st to May 31st. You'll notice the shift pattern and allocations are the same as the allocations grid you saw in the previous video. The green blocks at the top of the grid indicate that everything is in order. Remember, a roster is a plan, but as anyone in the field knows, even the best plans can change. The new roster grid is designed to be flexible, allowing you to adjust for real-world operational changes. While there's a lot to explore on the grid, we'll focus just on some new features of the grid. First, I'll show you how to enable additional grid data. By toggling it on, you'll see additional details appear in the top rows and the shift blocks in the grid itself. Each block now reveals shift times, overtime status, non-productive hours, and direct costs for each shift. Neat, hey? No need to run so many reports. For example, you can easily see that on Wednesday, the 14th, and afterwards, Susan Thomas is scheduled to work overtime, as indicated by the red outline. This is going to cost you extra for her overtime, and you may need to check on why this is. Just like with the personnel allocations grid, hovering over the top rows displays the site requirements. This might include specific client needs, like requiring a female staff member at an airport security scanner. With the additional data switched on, you'll also see key performance metrics in the top left corner. This is crucial for optimizing profitability by helping you better manage the wage-to-revenue percentage. Here, we're targeting 53%, but we're currently running at a higher cost ratio of 83%. This suggests that you will not meet your profitability target on this site in May. Could this be due to Susan's overtime? You might need to investigate further. The new EasyRoster grid display makes this information easy to find and to act on. Lastly, by clicking on any shift block, you can adjust the shift details for operational requirements. For instance, you can change Todd Clark's shift to account for his emergency leave request. At the same time, you might want to bring in someone else working overtime or from the standby pool. There's so much more to explore in the roster grid using EasyRoster Cloud, and the best way to discover its full potential is to try it out for yourself. Enjoy experimenting with the new roster screen. Because there's so much more, let's move now to the next video.